May it please, Your Lordship. The petitioner belongs from scheduled caste category, Your Lordship. He has a very good academic background with PhD and postdoctorate fellowship, Your Lordship. And on 4/8/2017, Annexure 1, page 12, he was appointed as the assistant professor in the physics department of Dindayal Upadhyay Mahavidyalaya Degree College in Karimganj, Your Lordship. Since 4/8/2017, for last 7-8 years, he has been serving in the State College in the State capacity as an assistant professor in physics department. And on 11/3/2024, Annexure 3, page number 17, an advertisement was issued by the Cotton University for appointment to various teaching positions, Your Lordship. Page 17 is the advertisement. And in that advertisement, there are 3 posts of associate professor in the Department of Physics. Page 19, Lordship will get serial number 21 at the bottom. 3 posts of associate professor in physics, 1 for SC, 1 for unreserved, and 1 for STH. So the petitioner, being eligible, he was interested to participate in this recruitment process. But as per clause 13, Your Lordship, at page 24, an in-service government employee has to produce an NOC at the time of interview. Clause number 13 of page number 24, Lordship has got it.
Yes.
The in-service candidate of government, public, private, universities, colleges, organizations, autonomous bodies may attach a scanned copy of NOC from their employer with the soft copy of the application form. However, at the time of interview, he or she must produce the NOC in the original. So, being an employee of the college, Your Lordship, he submitted an application for
When
grant.
is the last date for submission of application?
Now, he has already applied.
Oh.
But for the purpose of appearing in the interview, Your Lordship, he has to produce the original NOC. At the time of interview, he has said that I have a NOC applied for. But as and when he will be called for participating in the interview.
When is the interview?
Interview date has not yet been notified, but likely to be in the month of first or second week of July, Your Lordship. He has duly applied, Your Lordship, and in that process, he has also submitted an application, which is at page number 41. On 3rd of April, he submitted the application seeking NOC. Since nothing was being done, Your Lordship, at page 42, on the month of 16/5/2024, he submitted another application to the governing body of the president of the governing body of the college, Your Lordship. And ultimately, by way of impugned letter at page number 44, the last page, Your Lordship, his NOC was rejected on the ground that, may I read, Your Lordship? This is to inform you that the governing body of so-and-so Iraligul, it is Pandit Dindayal Upadhyay Adarsh Mahavidyalaya Iraligul, in its meeting held on so-and-so by resolution number so-and-so, decided not to issue no objection certificate to you as paid for at this moment for the greater interest of the students of the Mahavidyalaya. And on this ground, Your Lordship, his NOC has been rejected. Now, so far as the NOC is concerned, Your Lordship, Rule 24 of the Assam College Employees Provincialized Rules 2010, it provides, Your Lordship, if Lordship has the rule.
Yes, read it.
Lordship, I am reading. Rule says, I have quoted it at page number 7 also.
Yes.
The governing body shall issue no objection certificate to the college employees for applying for admission to course of higher studies and for other jobs. So the rule says like that, the governing body shall issue, Your Lordship. And the term used, that in the interest of the children, Your Lordship, but students, that is a very vague term, Your Lordship, not to allow him to participate in the interview, at least, Your Lordship. And while he was appointed, another 2 assistant professors were also appointed. And right now there are 3 assistant professors in the physics department, Your Lordship. So the ground that in the interest of children, he has not, in the interest of students, he has not been allowed, he has not been granted this NOC, Your Lordship. It has caused a serious prejudice to him, Your Lordship. And that is also not, that is also in violation of Article 14 or 16, Your Lordship. Every person has a right to participate in the selection process. If he is otherwise eligible, then that comes a different issue. But on a very his NOC has been rejected, Your Lordship. In this regard, I would like to place one judgment of the Orissa High Court in a similar manner, Your Lordship. And even then I will place one judgment of our High Court also. Whether, Your Lordship, a person can be deprived from participating in an interview process for better, for exceeding in his life, Your Lordship, for excelling in his career or excelling in his life, Your Lordship. This judgment delivered in 2021, Your Lordship. The first paragraph I will read. The petitioner, who is at present working as assistant professor in the Department of Obstetrology and Gynecology, Pandit Raghuram Murmu Medical College and Hospital, so and so, has filed this writ petition to quash the order dated so and so, annexure 6, passed by opposite party number 1, rejecting her representation for issuance of NOC to appear in the interview for the post of faculty at All India Institute of Medical Science, Bhubaneswar, pursuant to advertisement dated so and so, on the ground of inadequacy of faculties in the government medical college. On this ground, Your Lordship, NOC was rejected. And then I'll take Your Lordship to page number 9, because it is page number 9, Your Lordship, paragraph 7. As the facts are not in dispute, and admittedly the petitioner belonged to ST category and continuing as assistant professor in Pandit so-and-so hospital in the district of so-and-so, pursuant to advertisement issued by the AIMS Bhubaneswar dated so-and-so under annexure 2, she applied for the post of assistant professor under ST category. But before the interview conducted, she had to produce an NOC to be granted by the present employer. In the present context, clause 19 of the advertisement being relevant is extracted hereinunder. I will not go to this. Admittedly, the petitioner is already in government service and therefore she has to produce NOC from the present employer at the time of interview or as per the instructions issued from time to time. And she has to take prior permission from her employer while applying for the post, and as such, no candidate will be allowed to appear in the interview without NOC from the employer. To satisfy this requirement, the petitioner submitted a representation to the opposite party number 1, which was duly recommended by the dean and principal of so-and-so and approved by the Director of Medical Education so-and-so, which was placed before the opposite party number 1 for grant of NOC. But such a recommendation of the Dean and Principal and approval made by the Director of Medical Education Training, Orissa Bhubaneswar, has been rejected, taking into consideration inadequacy of faculties in the government medical colleges. The reason which has been assigned in rejecting the claim of the petitioner is absolutely misconceived in view of the fact that every person has a desire to achieve his goal in life by participating in the process of selection conducted by the competent authority. Being a model employer, the state government cannot and should not stand on the way of a prospective candidate like the petitioner who wants to grow in future by creating obstacle in rejecting her.
Okay, that I've seen. Uh, which college is it?
It is higher standard. It is a degree college, so Department of Higher Education.
Yes.
Had it been that there are no other faculties or something like
It's
that?
the governing body, Lordship, that is to issue the NOC, Lordship. The governing body has not been made a party.
No, it is there, Your Lordship. Governing body is also a party.
Governing body. Governing body, yes. Deputy
The
Commissioner.
Deputy Commissioner Karimunj Kam president governing body. He is the ex officio president.
You have to obtain instruction why it's not given. Some irregularity, something may be there, Lord.
No,
Because without that, Lordship, actually they used to give it. NOC is to be issued. Something may be there, Lordship. So that without taking that instruction, Lordship, it's difficult. So at least immediately after vacation, that may be taken up.
In the meantime, I have an interim prayer, Your Lordship.
Whether, Lordship, I can.
If the
appear
interview
for
is held, at least I may be allowed to participate. Because if NOC is not there, they will not allow me to participate. If in between held, I may be allowed to participate. It's subject to outcome of the writ petition.
Okay, heard, Mr.
MH Loska.
M.H. Laskar, legal counsel for the petition. Stop. The petitioner was appointed. Where is the appointment order?
At page 7, page number, Lordship will get at 12. 4/8/2007.
Was appointed as
Assistant Professor.
assistant professor. Where is your name?
At serial number 3. Three persons appointed on the same post.
Within bracket physics.
Physics.
In the Pandit Dindayal Ubadaya Adarsha Mahavidyalaya, Iragul, Karimganj. By an order dated 4/8/2017. Issued by the Director of Higher Education. Stop. Since then, comma, the petitioner is discharging his or her
His
duties till date. His duties as assistant professor within bracket physics. Stop. But where's the advertisement?
page 17. Page 17.
Who issued this?
By the register of
The registrar of Cotton University issued an advertisement on 11th March 2024 inviting applications for filling up teaching positions under the Cotton University to be filled up on regular basis. Pursuant to the advertisement dated 11th March 2024, the petitioner met his application for the post of
associate professor.
associate professor
Physics.
page
Lordship. Page 28, your lordship.
no. In the advertisement,
Oh,
where is it?
advertisement page number 19, your lordship.
For the post of associate professor
It starts from page 18.
physics.
Physics.
Under which category?
SC.
Under the SC category. Stop. In the said advertisement,
Clause 13, page 24.
there is a provision under clause 13, which provides that the in-service candidates of government oblique public oblique private universities oblique colleges oblique organizations oblique autonomous bodies may attach a scanned copy of the NOC from the employer. However, at the time of interview, the candidate must produce the NOC in the origin. Stop. Accordingly, the petitioner on 3/4/2024 requested for issuance of an NOC before the principal PDUAM Iraligal, Karimganj. Stop. As no steps were taken, the petitioner approached before the deputy commissioner, isn't it?
Deputy Commissioner, come
Deputy
President,
Commissioner Karimganj, come
President Governing Body.
President of the governing body of PDUAM, Iraligol, Karimganj on
16/5.
16/5. Stop. Thereafter, the principal PDUM Iraligol Karimganj by a letter dated 7/6/2024 informed the petitioner that the governing body of PDUM, Iraligol in its meeting held on 31/5/2024 decided not to issue no objection certificate on the ground of greater interests of the students of the Mahavidyalaya. Stop. Being aggrieved, petitioner is before this court by way of the present petition. Stop. Mr. AR Tabildar,
Notes.
the Standing Council,
Higher Education Department.
Higher Education Department,
Notes.
prays for 2 weeks' time to receive instruction.
Okay.
Prayers allowed. List the matter after the summer vacation. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the interview in terms of the advertisement dated 11th March 2024 may be held either in the first week or second week of July 2024. But accordingly, in the interim, it is directed that the authorities
Respondent number 5.
in the Cotton University, particularly the respondent number 5, shall permit the petitioner to appear for the viva voce even without having the NOC. However, the result of the petitioner shall not be declared without the leave of this court.